I guess really I wrote it about fighting a battle that you're never gonna win anyways. Everything I do doesn't count. Like no matter what steps you take, it's not gonna work because she's already made up her mind that she's done, that she's out, she's leaving, she's already with someone new. So it doesn't really matter. And it's kind of just like a sad boy song, kind of. The words are relatively sad, I would say, but I think that the energy is super intense and it's super aggressive and fierce. The music, in my opinion, when I made it, I felt like it's almost like a flex. So even though the song is pretty sad, lyrically, I think that I made the music super upbeat and super like danceable. Like you can dance to it, you can get hype with it. Whoever's listening to it, maybe they're going through the same thing, being used by someone. You can get over it too, and maybe the song will help you do that. Honestly, hate to say that I miss us. Saw your name, got me scrolling through pictures. 24, I don't feel any different. Wanna text, but I feel like I'm simping. You know when you feel like you've already gotten over someone, but then like you're going through your phone, or someone brings them up, or you run into them, and then all those emotions that you had tied to that person in that relationship come back. Realizing that you're 24 and you feel like you'd be over these kind of situations and you'd be in a better spot in your life. You wouldn't be going through all this drama. Maybe I didn't do enough. Maybe I could have done something more. Maybe I should go back to that person. What if I hit them up again? Yeah, you're just still simping over the same girl. Roll your eyes every time we were kissing. Different night, different guy, what's the difference? Never knew how to keep your attention. Yeah. This is your sign not to ignore the red flags. That's it. I know you blocked me, I'm convinced your iPhone doesn't get my text. I said I called by accident, 'cause what's the point in trying when? This is about the end of the relationship, when you're kinda sure that nothing's gonna work, nothing you do can fix it. She blocks your number, she's not getting any of your texts, and there's no point in trying. Everything I do doesn't count, and I've been thinking you should hear me out. Got me waking up at 2 while you stayed out. Keeping up with you wears me down. I feel like this is something that, like, if you guys were in an argument, this is something you would like yell. It's kind of like the last straw when you're just like pleading with the other person. It's just super emotional. I feel like that's why it's also the most like hype part of the song. Nothing I can do to slow you down. You've been on the move since you moved out. Now I'm staying up till 2 to figure out why everything I do doesn't count. It's already over. She's moved out, and you're kind of just contemplating why it went wrong. And you just realize that it's been a while, they've moved on, you still haven't moved on, and you miss them, but you feel like you shouldn't. When you cry and you say that you miss him, I set aside all my pride just to listen. I was never the one, just the option. I feel like this always happens in a relationship. The person leaves, it ends badly or whatever, and then they come back, and like you might be thinking like, oh, maybe it was meant to be, but sometimes the person just is kind of using you, might be kind of misleading, and this is just about being an option for someone. And I don't think you know how to show love. Maybe one day you'll see what you gave up. Was I easy for you to dispose of? You have to know your worth. Sometimes people just don't deserve your time. You just gotta stop caring and move on and stop trying to fix it. And I don't need a reason to miss you. And I don't need the drugs, I'm addicted to you. But I hate that I feel like the issue. Every drink I take's got me thinking of you. This lyric means the same thing as everything I've said before. You miss them, you shouldn't, baby come back, all that stuff, you know. You can blame it.